Hey guys, it's Andy McCann, CrossFit Garage, where routine is the enemy and competition is king. Here is the programming for week of May 30th. We will have normal business hours on Memorial Day, the 30th, so come on in and do some working out. I will try to talk less in these videos since you guys have been watching them and kind of know what's going on and you don't like them running long. So you can see this workout right there. Any questions, you can, of course, email me. Run is a buy-in, and then repeat the bottom section here with a little RX Plus. Tuesday, we have the CrossFit Games Open 11.2. It's good to throw these in here because those of you who like to compete in the Open, it's nice to hit their time domains and their loads. So the Open follows a pretty predictable pattern where everyone tries to guess the last two workouts because there's only a few things left. So anyway, it's nice to hit those again, and then we'll move into floor press. Remember to go slow and easy so that you don't break your wrists hitting them into the floor. This is Wednesday. On the percents, you've got your overhead squat percent reference right there. Make sure you're actually using this where if you do 13, let's say you do 10 rounds and you do all 13 overhead squats in a row, please put in this section 10 by 13. That'll help bump up your percentages. So your percentages should be accurate as you move through time. When you're new into CrossFit, these percentages won't be so accurate. You'll be able to do like 80% all 15 reps or something, which is not easy to do or near impossible when you've been doing it and your 1 rep maxes are actually well set. That being said, when you do an RX Plus with a heavy percent load, it shouldn't look the same. A great story that just happened was fun, where Griffin said, "Man, that 80% is tough. I can only do like 2 or 3, 4 reps before I got to put the bar down." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what the rest of us mere mortals do." So when you have a set weight like Diane or Fran or Grace or something like that, the weight itself determines what happens inside of that workout to that person. So 135 is tough for me. It's not so tough for like Josh Fisher. He could just blow through that. So the weight isn't it's not really a good workout to say, hey, this is how we compare, because the weight is going to vary. They're just simply stronger than I am, Griffin and Josh, so they're going to run through it quicker, right? But if we do a percent, then we're actually pushing ourselves to a very similar level. Of course, it may be a little bit off, but it should be very similar, especially using those 3 as an example because we've been doing this for a while. So fight with these percentages and work hard. It doesn't matter if your number is the same as somebody else's. Their number will catch up and get bigger as they continue into CrossFit. Thursday, we have a workout courtesy of Lori Olivier, which is Row Your Boat. So it's a team of 4, little team workout, 32 minutes, and you're doing it for distance. You'll notice in here there's 5 stations. One of the stations involves rest. So basically you have 1 person on the rower and 1 person waiting for them to get off the rower. The key here is they get 20 pulls and they got to get off the rower. You will then do wall ball sit-ups, and you can pick a different weight for guys, 20 pounds, 14 for girls, and burpees, and then either 20 double unders or 60 single unders, and then move to your station 5 and rest. So you can go through this stuff as fast as you want or as slow as you want, but you always want to make sure somebody is ready to go on that rower. You don't want the rower to be not moving. If your team does not consist of 4 people, you get the hard worker bonus. That's an extra 1,000 meters at the end of your score. So it is possible for someone with a team of 3, keep that rower moving and get a better score because they get an extra 1,000 meters than a team of 4. Team of 4 should be a little bit more fresh. Team of 2, I think you'll have a law of diminishing returns there, and it won't be so good for you. If you choose to go RX Plus while your team is just doing normal RX, you have some edits here. So you'll do GHD sit-ups, you'll do burpee pull-ups, 40 double unders, and in your rest cycle, you'll add 1 rope climb. So you can click RX Plus and put your meters in there, and they can click RX and put their meters in there. It'll be okay. If you have time after that, you will work on your swing for the pull-up and toes to bar. On Friday, we have a chipper. I love these chippers. Chippers are great to get you guys to move from component to component without taking a massive amount of rest. So this right here, I think we have done in the past in like sub 7 minutes. So you should be able to crush through this. Of course, some of these things like a rope climb is going to be pretty difficult, so you will have to scale some of that. But you want to be moving as fast as you can. A top end time may be 20 minutes, but this is a chipper for time, so go through it all. The coaches will help you practice everything in here. If the dumbbells don't work out where we don't have as many 25 pounds as we should have, you get as close as you can. To do it. If you're not doing the right weight because the dumbbells don't exist, I think we have several 25 pounders, then still you can click RX, it's just you ran out of gear, figure out how many you'd have to do extra. So let's say you did a 20 pounder rather than a 25 pounder at 10 reps. That's a 50-pound difference. So do those 20-pound dumbbells 2 or 3 more times, and that would catch you up to the right weight. So make sure the weight that you're doing would equal out, and we'll be cool with that. There are back extensions in here. Coaches, be sure to show them the difference between a back extension and a hip extension or a hip back extension. And then, of course, we finished with a clean. And dang it, this video ran long. But I think that percent discussion was important. So there you go. Y'all have fun.